Okay, we go again. Hello again. Hi guys. I really keep trying to show you guys so much love in the chat and it keeps cutting out. Richard, what's good? You on?
Hey, baby.
Hey, sweetheart.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Well, can I ask you what the fuck is going on over there?
I don't know. It was
What
like
happened?
a glitch. You know that
glitch?
sometimes happens in this industry.
What happened?
You know,
you
it's real,
you stopped
it's
having
live.
sex with the producer of the show, and they cut the show off.
And so it's in the moment, it's real time. First of all, I have to give a bunch of shout outs before we get started. Millie is in the building. The Mob Squad is in the building.
Yes. Hey, Millie. How you doing,
Cammy,
baby girl?
hello, darling. Grace, the DJ, what's going on? Honey, once you say Millie's name, that is the cue for all the bombs to fill up. They're like, somebody said, Millie, did somebody say a motherfucking bomb? Hi, everybody. Big shout out to you guys. All right. So first of all, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. I'm Ra Ali.
And I'm Richard Lomax.
And as usual, we've got a great show for you all tonight. It's our 5th episode at Stationhead. Oh my God, how exciting. Thank you all for tuning in, and make sure that you not only tune in, but you tell your friends as well to download the app, okay? Now, before I get started, I have to give a huge shout out to Kendra's Boutique. I have a beautiful visual here. Kendra is our sponsor for today.
Let me see.
Of the amazing, phenomenal hair, ceramic flat irons, wig brushes.
Ain't that shit that took your edges out last week, bitch?
Kendra's products has never taken out my edges, nor has any other product.
I didn't say I said the flat
edges.
iron. Like, you just let that shit sit and it started to sizzle. You put fucking baby oil and that shit says... Bitch, I had no hair.
I'm gonna drag you this show. I just want to let you know. I hope
you
you're
need
ready.
to drag that flat iron.
I'm gonna drag you. I have so much shit. I have so much of your business to get into today.
Do it, baby.
So
do it,
much
baby.
of it.
Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Do it, baby.
Now, today's topic is, if you're in a relationship, should you or should you not regularly share that on the social media apps? Does that have any effect on the status of your happiness? Having others give their input and their opinions. Now, what do you think, Richard?
Well, I mean, I guess you want your partner to feel as though they're in this with you. So displaying them here and there, yes. But just all over the place, 24/7, up and down the timeline. Y'all on the beach, y'all at Coney Island, y'all in the bathroom, on your knees, y'all on... None of that. It's too much. However, I feel like when somebody sees what you have, and they see the certain lifestyle that you live with that person, whether they're taking care of you or not, they then go after what you have. And then that's when it becomes real shady, and that's when people get their ass whooped. But I have learned from you to keep certain things off of social media. That's why you keep, you and your relationship, you kept that not necessarily a secret, but private for a while. And the longevity in that was amazing. So,
So what do you guys think? I want you guys in the chat, everybody that's joining us right now, let me know what you think. Do you believe, the question is this, in case you missed it, if you're in a relationship, should you or should you not regularly share that on social media? Does that have any effect on the status of your happiness? Having others give their input and their opinions. So I don't have to make this disclaimer. I think everybody knows that I am a huge advocate for keeping your relationship private.
And your edge is
even if there's times where, you might be upset about something and it feels like you're going to get the reaction that you want from your mate by putting up a quote that might be relative to what you guys are going through, or even just sharing in your happiness. To me, I believe wholeheartedly that if something is really, really sacred to you, you should protect it and keep it private. Doesn't mean you have to hide your relationship.
You're so full of shit, Rashida. You so full of shit. Why don't you put that same energy into protecting your edges? You are the most irresponsible person when it comes to fucking hair, but you got all the advice in the world for relationships. Fix your hair, Rashida. Stop doing that.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that. Baby. Now, you guys already know this is our official new home for It's On Site. Each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I just knew Richard's ass was going to jump in there. I knew Richard's ass was going to jump in there.
I was that close.
I want y'all to know, first and foremost, okay, you guys can, at any time you want to send me a DM and say, Rock, can I see your edges? I will be more than happy to show you guys
you gonna pull off
that I have edges and that he is a hater. I have so much shit to tell y'all that has went down with him in the past couple of days.
Girl.
Y'all not even going to believe it.
You got so much shit up underneath that wig.
I have it scheduled to jump into the next song, but I feel like it's not needed because we came in, in the beginning with the music. So I'm going to skip right over that and get right into the good shit.
Come on.
All right. Segment number 1. What would Ra do? Ra as in me. R-A-H, Rob.
Come on.
Okay? Now,
brother.
Keep writing me, guys. Keep sending in your messages in the DM because you have the opportunity to possibly be featured here on a live show. This submission comes from Anonymous. Okay, listen. My people rock with you, so I would like to remain anonymous. I love your podcast and I admire your honesty. You and Richard are always a buck, so I need to see how your level of loyalty works. My fiance holds me down in every way, but he's a hood-ass aggressive dude. My family won't F with him because he's always in trouble and he's been arrested a few times. I'm so close to my family and respect their opinions, but they don't F with him the way I do.
What
and
do
they
you
don't
keep
need
saying
to.
F for?
Because I don't really like to use, I don't really like to curse like that. I do it from time to time, but I don't like to curse that much. Anyway,
We're not about to play Mahalia Jackson.
Recently, he got into the only argument, almost fight with my dad. She actually wrote with my pops. And now it's my whole family versus him. I can't pick a side, but I can't just sit quiet and not do shit. What would y'all do? Help me, please. And yes, she actually wrote y'all. So you know she's a little crazy for asking you for advice. So I'm going to give my input and then you give whatever it is that you want to say.
Go ahead and give that very much. Go ahead, valedictorian.
I think there's a couple of things that need to be considered when making a decision like this. First and foremost,
you've been here before, right?
First and foremost, how long have you been dealing with this guy? Which means how important is he really to you? A lot of times, women, we might be getting a lot of things that we want, which is probably some good D, and that sometimes takes a toll on your judgment. I think if this is somebody that you see a future with, then you have to have a conversation with your family and let them know, listen, this is someone that I'm going to be with. This is my future and I need you guys to make amends. However, if this is a guy that there's a possibility he's going to be cheating on you if he's not already, I think you should get rid of him. And I think the point of everything that you said to me was okay until you said he almost had a physical fight with your father. Now, I don't know what your relationship is like with your dad, but me, I'm a daddy's girl. And if a nigga jump bad in my father's face, we got a goddamn problem. I'm jumping him, my mama, my brothers, he's going to get the beat down because that man should love and respect you enough to know that he has to back down to your family. Not anybody, but your mother and father, never let anybody disrespect them. Girl, and that's all I got to say about that.
Fuck that. If my father gonna jump at my man crazy, my father better get ready to get it popping. Period. 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 You don't jump at my man like that, daddy. You crazy? You know what kind of nigga I'm dealing with? He gonna kill the whole house. Are you crazy? Don't ever buck up at my man like that. Mommy, you included. And all y'all gonna respect him. He a OG. Absolutely not. This nigga about to be big. He about to be on the BET Awards. And y'all are sitting there going crazy about this nigga?
Did you say he's about to be big and about to be on the BET Awards?
BET Awards. The BET.
Ooh,
he's about to be the opening right after Cardi.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So hopefully that was helpful to you. So, all right. So now we're going to jump right into the sound off. The sound off is where Richard and I discuss the shit that we are tired of. Now, hold on. Millie just sent me a message that says that she can't get on. So do me a favor. You have Millie's number, Bree?
The hell, I ain't got Millie's number.
Okay, Bree, give Millie a call.
Millie ain't
Tell
got no
her
phone.
to sign out of the app and then sign back in. Oh, wait, she's on.
She's
Millie,
on.
she
Boost
said, I'm good
Mobile.
to go. And whenever you guys have any challenges, just sign out, like close it out, and then get back on, and you should be good. All right, the sound off. Where Richard and I discuss the shit that we're tired of. We're going to give y'all this week's top things that we're tired of seeing.
Uh-oh. What happened? Did she done bug out?
No, I'm here. Go ahead. You hear me?
I hear you, bald head.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what's your top 3 things.
Well, my top 3 things are: thing 1, people who jump on the bandwagon and can't form their own opinions on topics. Don't you hate that? Let me talk about this real quick. We got a whole topic, a whole situation going on, a whole different scenario. And people, I feel like, let's say the like, for instance, a lot of stuff that we talk about, the topics are very controversial. And you are very important in media, and you have a lot of friends in the industry. So a lot of the times, I personally feel like you take the scenic route, bitch, and you allow me to go through the hood and get shot at. And you are riding in the Bentley. I am in the Toyota Corolla with the tints on, with wheels fucked up on it. And the lights is not working. And I'm giving my feedback, and you, on the other hand, will give very light topics, very light touchings. But I will say that...
Wait a minute. Did you try to turn this situation into you trying to drag me? Bitch, like, don't do it, honey. Don't do it.
What are you
don't
gonna do,
do
Rashida?
it. Don't do it.
What are you gonna
don't
do
it.
about it?
Don't do
Rashida. What are you gonna do? So,
The hell
like
outta
your last
here.
co-host, you and her would agree, but I feel like a lot of the things she would agree on, she would just bandwagon, regardless. Because I feel like a lot of stuff she didn't agree. She just did it because it just sounded cute, or I want to be with my friend. Absolutely not. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to say the obvious, and I'm going to point out everything. I'm not never jumping on the bandwagon just to make you feel comfortable. Martin Luther King.
First of all, I want to start by saying you don't jump on the bandwagon and agree with me. You actually don't have a whole lot of sense. So when you speak and you give advice or you describe situations that you're going through, it is always the opposite of anything that I would ever say, because you're not as smart as I am.
And you are the opposite of sexy, bitch.
Okay.
I don't give a damn how long you take to primp in the morning. You are the opposite of sexy, Rashida.
I did an interview today with Madame Noir. After the show today, I'm actually going to post it on my Instagram.
Spell it.
And I actually elaborate on this amazing opportunity that we have here at Stationhead. And I elaborate on what it's like working with you. Oh. So you'll see what I had to say about you in the magazine after the show today.
Beautiful, but make sure you tell them that you owe me $5,000 and that working with me is a pain because you have not paid me. If you would pay me, I'd be a little nicer to you, Dog Vader. What
exactly do I owe you $5,000 for, just out of curiosity?
I helped you with the DJ at your wedding, bitch. Don't play with me. And I helped put the extra few carats in your wedding ring, mama. Don't do it, mama. Let me pour this wine.
Not don't do it, mama. Not don't do it, mama. Wow. All right, what's your second thing?
What you drinking over there?
I'm actually not drinking anything today.
Well, you need to. Maybe
what's your second thing?
People who bring up mistakes a person has made in the past. It could be years ago, and they still are holding on or holding it against you. That's me. Mm-hmm. That's me. Where are you getting these topics from? Yes, that is me. You can't do shit to me. Well, I mean, it depends on what it is, though. Like,
but these are your 3 things, Richard.
I know, but if you're like, let me explain myself. Like, if you get caught stealing from me, right? Like, I'll give somebody the world, but if you get caught stealing from me...
I mean, you steal yourself.
I steal from you because, bitch, that's what I do with you. I steal. Like, that shit is ours. Fuck you talking about? No, that is our shit in her house, not hers. You crazy? When you become my friend and my family, bitch, where is the love? That's our shit. So, I'm saying that, like, if you steal from me, like literally steal, not borrow, but steal, I'm holding a grudge against that. If you disrespect me to the highest capacity with some shit that I told you in confidence, bye-bye. Like, I'm going to hold a grudge. And you should expect that grudge. You should never want to be around me no more because it's a possibility I've either flattened your tires, I've put crazy glue in your car locks or your home. I've put crazy glue
Millie
in your
said,
locks.
let me hide my grandma's china. Absolutely right, because he'll take that china,
oh shit,
wrap it up and give it to his mother as a Mother Day gift.
Give it who?
All right, Richard, what's your third thing? Because we got to get through these topics. We got so much shit to talk about today. It ain't even funny.
These topics today.
Because we got a lot of show.
Okay,
I only picked 4 songs to play today. Mwah. And I'm not even sure. And I'm not. Thank you.
Let me get to
and I'm not even sure that I'll even be able to play all the music. So go ahead.
That's fine. The third topic is, this should be very familiar with you and I. People who ask to borrow money, don't pay it back, and then use them to go on trips or go shopping. Rashida, you have been to many different islands thus far. You owe me $5,000, and I want my money now.
No, you know what's funny? You've been actually running this $5,000 thing for about a month now.
Should I go in interest?
Before, you used to actually say 24,000, 15,000. I'm kind of confused. What made you drop down in the numbers?
Because you were paying for these flights.
Wait a minute. Why did Juicy Fret? I don't know how to pronounce it. Says Rashida. I cannot. All right, so I'm going to get into my top 3 things. All right, these are the top 3 things that I cannot take. People, and I want to look at the camera when I say this. People who volunteer to do things for you and then throw it in your face. Absolutely. I am so confused by that. Wow. So I'll give you an example. Let's say, you have a friend or someone that you work with, whatever the scenario is, and they say, oh, I'll help you out with that. You have an event going on? I can definitely help. What do you need done? Not really. I don't need anything. I mean, I have this, I have that done. Okay, well, I'll follow up and I'll call this person and see if they can donate items for the gift bag. And you say, okay. Then 6 months later, they're like, I helped you put that event together. I did this, I did that. And they start to throw this shit up that you did not even ask them to do to begin with. So don't volunteer to do no shit for me, for you to add it to your tab to make yourself look like you great. Because listen, ask anybody about me. I pay everybody to do shit for me. Okay, I don't need nobody doing nothing for me for goddamn free to bring it up later. Okay,
barely pay.
The next thing is people who expect full payment before they execute a job. Now, it took everything in me not to say MFer, because my mom and my daddy watch the show every week, and I don't want them to be disturbed.
What about the person you're talking about? They watching too.
People who expect full payment before they execute a job, and then you're not pleased with their work. My name is Deposit Queen, cash upon completion. Okay? I am so goddamn sick and tired of people asking for full payment for them not to deliver what you asked for, and then there's no longer a priority or a rush because they got what they need. Don't ask me for no full payment or nothing. Get your deposit, give me what I asked for, and then you will get the balance. Okay? All right.
You are dyslexic. You probably be asking for shit backwards. People don't understand the way you reiterate, like the way you explain things, and then when you reiterate it, it's just not the same.
Explain? Did you say explain?
No, I said explain. I'm a New Yorker. I have an accent, mama. No, I'm gonna sprain your ass. Some edges are
I don't know what explain means.
Those edges
now, the last
sprained.
thing on my list is people who can't take accountability for their actions. Now, I believe that everyone makes mistakes. Can't make that many with me because I ain't really that forgiving. In fact, I don't forgive shit. Okay. However, if you do make a mistake and you're genuinely apologetic about it, I'm really probably going to just be able to stop bringing it up. I'm not going to forget, but I might be able to stop bringing it up. If you try to make an excuse for the shit you done did, or you try to reverse the shit around and blame me for some shit you done did, that shit really pisses me off. Please, people, be able to take accountability for your actions, because we all of us make mistakes. And that concludes my shit that gets on my MFing nerves.
Finally.
Now, I want to call my girl Millie. We're going to play this next song. Okay, it's called Big Drip. Now, someone very dear to me told me. Now, I got my ears to the street. I got my ears to the street, and I wasn't too quite sure about this, but he told me that he has next. So I want y'all to listen to this next song. It's called Big Drip by Fevio Foreign.
Not Fevio.
Okay? And then jump in the chat and tell me what y'all think about the song. I need to know what y'all think about the song. I'm not playing it just to play it. I want y'all to tell me what you think about the song.
Yes.
And then afterwards, we'll talk about it real fast before we get into the next song.
I'm going to get into the chat with them.
Yeah, get into the chat with them while you listen to it. I know you're not going to like the song.
We'll see.
Hang on 1 second. All right, y'all. I want to read a couple of these comments, all right? All right, I want to read a couple of this. All right, I'm scrolling up a little bit so I can read. No, sounds like Swift on Demand produced this. It's lit. This is stolen, actually. Girl, turn this trash off. Somebody said I was on the phone with my contractor for 5 minutes. What did I miss? When you feature a singer, make sure it's me, okay? My boy did this song. Tell me what y'all think about the song. Tell me what y'all think. Rod, I don't like that song. Hell to the no. This song was stolen. We don't listen to music like this, girl, please. Okay, I've heard better. Rod, get your ass back here. Okay, needs more bass. All right, well, I wanted to get you guys' opinion because Rod done gone off air. And the song was trash. Okay. I just wanted to know what y'all thought. What's up?
What friend, what thug put you onto this bullshit? Concentration camp ass rap.
Put you onto this bullshit?
Because this is like that bow. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
No.
Bitch, I grabbed my Chanel bag and I almost got the fuck ASAP.
Richard, do it again. What you?
Bow. I was like, bitch, I grabbed my Chanel bag and I almost got the fuck ASAP. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I grabbed my Chanel, my Dior lip gloss, and I almost got the fuck out of here. Bitch, I almost paid it out of here.
They said, which thug? At him. No, but he is a hood nigga, the one that did tell me about the song. He is.
Did he finish
but
school?
He told me that it's the hottest song in New York right now. And as I said it, my program director, JB, is in the building. He absolutely nodded his head. I need a moment. JB, was that high? Was it high? Listen, let's see. JB, is that the hottest new song out right now?
It is.
All right, he knows what's happening. He's in music. Now I got to get Millie on the line.
So we can
jump into the gossip line. Millie on the line. Get the bombs ready. Millie!
Look at
Can y'all hear me?
Going crazy.
Millie!
Can y'all hear me?
The bombs is going off. The bombs is going
All
off.
right, we have to give them a straight minute of putting bombs through. Go ahead, y'all.
That's what we're going to do.
Hey, y'all.
Go ahead, y'all.
Millie on bald head ass.
Go,
Hey,
faster. I need it faster. Give it to me faster.
Millie,
I missed you, girl.
you
All
said
right.
that you did not want my grandma old ass China. Let me tell you something. If I put on your fingers, you cannot play with me, Rich. My grandma China is the bomb. She got it out the Walmart section back in the day when it was good China. Good silver. The hell you talking about, boy? You a clown.
Oh my God. Millie, get his ass together as you always do.
Millie,
and then tell
I
me
missed
what
you,
we
girl.
talking about today. Oh, you saw
me
her,
tell
you
you
missed
something.
her?
I actually,
Wait, hold on. Richard, you saw Millie, you missed her?
I didn't tell you I loved me, from her last show. I loved her. Everybody took out going back and forth as I didn't like you. I did. I just want to see how well you could hang. And you hung very well.
Ooh, I hung
Good.
well, Rich.
I really like you, Millie.
Okay. Well,
Listen, Millie, he's cool. Just keep an eye on him. You know what I'm
She
saying?
ain't got no money, so I ain't gonna steal from him.
Keep an eye on his ass. That's all you gotta
Okay,
do.
my good
Which
eye.
eye?
Yes, the good eye.
Let's get messy, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so look, Jane the Virgin is about more fucked than Jezebel about now. Did y'all hear what's going on with her, Gina Rodgriguez?
Didn't she sing a song and say the N-word?
Well, yes, she did. She was getting her makeup done and was listening to Radio Now by the Fugees. And she was recording herself reciting the lyrics to the song. And she says, niggas give me the heebie-jeebies. And after she said it, she turned to someone and she laughed. Okay? That's what she did. So this may have gotten a pass if people truly felt like she was sincere, but they didn't. And she did come forward not even 30 minutes after the release of the video with an apology sorrier than Ruben Studdard in 2004. She did like Barnell Hill when he told Martin to come over there and go fishing. She ain't mean that shit. So, you know what? She came for... Huh?
Shaboing boing.
Yes, absolutely. So she said, sorry if I offended you, and that backhanded nice nasty shit that they do. And somebody is wondering what the big deal is. Well, the big deal is after they announced Black Panther coming out, she came out and said, what about the Latinos? And she had a 2018 press interview with her co-star, Yara Shahidi. Y'all know we love her. And when they asked about being a role model for Black women, she said that all women, you know, are inspired by her. And she really tried to steer the conversation. And she got up there with them crocodile tears, talking about her daddy was dark-skinned, talking to Sway. Meanwhile, I ain't never seen a nigga look like that. I don't know what type of nigga that was. He wasn't none of my people. But yeah, the people on set.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. And I'll be real brief with this. Isn't she Spanish? Obviously, she said she's Afro-Latino. Now, the thing is, I saw the video. Millie texted me and was like, girl, get online. Look at this shit. And so I looked it up. Now, I hate to have to be devil's advocate, but you know I always got to give the flip side of the spectrum. I feel, and I'm not taking up for her, because for all I know, she could be ain't right. However, I feel like she was singing a song. And you know how a lot of times when we say niggas, we're referring to men. Like, now these niggas got me fucked up. We don't necessarily mean it as in a color. I feel like she was singing the song, which the wording is in the song in the Fugees, niggas give me the heebie-jeebies. And I feel like that's what she was doing. I don't think she was doing it like, because just think about it. It's one thing if somebody caught her doing that on the low, but she recorded herself and was doing that. So you're not going to compromise your whole career and everything you have going on just to sing a verse out of an old 1998 Fuji song.
You know what's so wrong? Who protects Black women? You know, it's okay, it seems like to me, for everybody to talk about Black women. You know, Black women, Black men, Black whoever. You know, they don't.
But at the end of the day, she's Black. She's Black.
It is no air in here, and I cannot.
She's Black. She's Black. She's not a dark-skinned Black woman, but she's Black.
My manager. Call my manager.
Excuse me. Hello?
Manager. My manager
Richard?
coming in. There's no air in here. I cannot breathe. I cannot work underneath.
Oh, my God.
I cannot do this. Call my... No! This last week was the same
Is he leaving?
Call my manager.
Ain't
hot.
Nobody over there with him.
I'm hot here.
Ain't nobody.
No, I will not sit down and relax. I'm hot.
Ain't nobody even over there with him. Yo, when I tell you that,
do you need to turn the air on then, because I'm not doing this.
When I tell you this boy is a fool.
Hello?
Richard, who is over
sorry,
there?
Millie.
Who is over there with you that you talking to? Because the program director is over here with me. So
well, there's somebody here in the building.
To?
There's someone here in the building, and I know it's hot over here. And JB's not here to assist anything going on, and they're taking advantage of me, and I'm not having it.
Oh Lord,
it's hot in here. There's sweat dripping down my ass right now. I'm hot. And
my God!
I'm sorry, Millie. Continue. I'm so sorry. I just had a moment.
All right.
She don't even know what she was talking about no more.
Okay, well, look, we were talking about that, but let's go ahead and switch gears and get into Rhythm and Flow. That's the new show on Netflix that no one is watching, featuring T.I. So it's the age-old I'm Gonna Find the Next Big Thing competition show. And they have...
It's the what?
The age-old I'm Gonna Find the Next Big Thing. You know, you come in here, the next big star, and da-da-da-da. It's going to be the next big rap star that ain't going to do shit. So they have different musicians come in and judge every week, and they rotate sometimes. So this particular young man named The Lyrical Gift came out, and he told them that he chose his name because it's a gift from God. Well, Quavo of the Migos was on the panel that particular episode, and after the young man rapped, he said that he had a gift, but maybe rapping wasn't it. And Okay, so he has since made a diss track. It's on SoundCloud. It's titled "Time's Up, Quavious," and it's better than anything Quavo could think to put out at any point in time. And the people now have sparked, it sparked a new debate. Should stars that we don't even regard as talented or lyrical in this regard have the task of judging people in the competition? I mean, if they couldn't get through themselves, why do you have the right to sit up here and tell him that he doesn't have a gift? Have you heard your goddamn album? Have you seen how it went to cover? But didn't nobody buy that shit. I didn't think your mama bought it.
No, but oh my God, you know what I love? I love the dynamic that we see shit so different. That's what I love. Because I listen real close, and then I listen real close, and then I'm like, hold on now. But first of all, I think the reason that we put certain people on as judges is because even if you're not a fan of their music, and I can't say like I'm a fan of Migos or Quavo or any of that. I can't say that I am. Not no one can. However,
I love Migos.
I definitely think that he has done enough and come far enough along in his career. It's not that easy to get on and sell millions of records and sell out shows. I think that he has enough influence and he's seasoned enough as an artist to be able to say if this is the sound right now that we're looking for, or if someone has a gift. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we all disagree on what we like. Like that last song that was on, the people love that. I don't necessarily think that that's what music is at this time. That's what the music is. Me, I'd rather hear things that make me respect the wave and the art of what you're saying. It makes me think about it.
Marie.
Girl, get your ass out of here, okay? However, I definitely think that he knows enough about what he's doing to be able to say, this is what I think is hot right now. You can't tell someone they don't have a gift, because at the end of the day, with all, and I mean this and I mean this so respectfully, there are artists that have money put behind them in order to make them marketable. And with those engineers and with those writers and with all those people, you are creating a star, which you could really do for anybody at the end of the day. So
what you didn't do for BBOD?
Now, you tried it, bitch. Now, first of all, what I didn't do for BBOD is because they didn't have no loyalty. BBOD got on that show and flipped sides and started running with Yandy. And I don't mean that actually because Alexis will stay true and loyal.
I cannot stand the hormone.
But her cast member, her rap co-star, whatever you want to call it, Mo, was disloyal. You're always going to get good and bad in the bunch. So, I could have been much more of assistance to them had they, stayed true.
Loyal.
You gotta keep it real. 10 tones down.
I agree with that. Millie.
Look,
what else?
Okay, y'all. So Megan Thee Stallion, she's been out here working so hard, climbing the charts. But instead of congratulating her, these hoes out here hating. Okay,
who's hating on Megan?
Oh my God, Black Lip Rim, also known as 345. Y'all know her. You might recognize her. She be looking like the Hamburglar. Jumpsuit style. Michael Myers scene. Bang. Street. You know my girl. So she went on to the State of the Culture, and she brought up an interview that Megan did with Brittany Renner about a week prior at the Rolling Loud Festival. Now, Brittany actually said "stallywag" and called her a bitch a couple of times, and it was quite controversial. But
wait a minute. Rewind. Go back. Wait. Remy called Megan Thee Stallion a scallywag?
Well, see, what happened was Brittany Renner had an interview, with Megan Thee Stallion after Rolling Loud. And they were joking around, and they were saying, bitch, and Stallywag, you so fine, and this and that. But you see, when you don't have enough commissary, you can't get Q-tips, and your earwax hurts up. So all in the winters and summers, I'm not shocked you can't hear a damn thing. So she didn't hear Stallywag. She made it Scallywag, because she always does it on her anyway. You see what I'm saying? So she went on to say that Megan is a scallywag, and she had even pulled up the definition. She said it's defined as someone who does bad things, but they get praised for it. So people took this as shade and felt like she should have just sat there and let Ebony remind her of how dumb her ass really is.
But you know what it really is, though, at the end of the day, and this is just some real shit. I'm just being super real about this. It's really hard when you are an artist that's been in a particular industry for eons. And to watch these young girls come into what you feel is your craft that you've that you've mastered, and watch them surpass you. You know what I mean? Imagine being someone like Remy who feels like she is so gifted and so much better than these other artists. In her mind, she's better than them. Watch them come in
my mind.
She is gifted. I
watch
don't
them
like her
come
at
in
all.
and surpass you and do units. Like, I'm sure she is furious. I'm sure Pap is in that living room with her, telling her that she got next still. I'm sure.
Still, you know, all they want to talk about is the golden egg. They don't want to talk about how dead her throat is. Don't nobody want to hear that. We don't want to hear that shit.
I do not like this woman. I don't like her.
I'm tired of it. Golden egg. I'm sick of hearing about that. Damn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wait, this just had a golden egg?
Yes.
I missed it. I didn't hear it. What happened? Go back. I missed that part because goddamn Richard laughed so damn loud.
Look, I'm just saying they only want to talk about the golden egg. Her throat is dead. Every time she get on the track, we got to sit up here. It's like a screeching nail chalkboard. We don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I think what it is for Remy is that it's hard to make a song. She's so focused on like the being overly aggressively lyrical, and it's kind of like the times.
My pap.
I'm sorry.
My bag, my man, my pap.
Nah, you're mad childish. No, you're super
mad,
childish for that.
Fuck out of here. Like, fuck is she saying? Like, I don't even know.
Are you dumb? Oh my God.
Y'all are childish. No, seriously. I think that she hasn't understood and established that the sound has changed. You got to get with it. You know, this is what it is. Anyway, moving on. What's the next thing?
All right, last but not least, speaking of rolling out in the state of the culture, it's starting to feel like it's okay to pretend to be in gangs and promote criminal activity as long as you're either a poser or lighter than a brown paper bag. Because Casanova, Pop Smoke, and some other big name artists were banned from the festival and couldn't perform due to the local police department issuing out a letter that they had been involved in gang activity, saying that if they perform, there will be a higher risk of violence. You know, Casanova just came out with a new album. His fans are excited. People want to see these artists. And the last minute, we can't perform. So where do we draw the line when people are out here saying that they're in gangs and doing all these different things, and they're punishing these men for what?
Richard, what's your favorite song? Sorry to interrupt you, Millie. Richard, what's your favorite song on Behind These Scars?
That one. Fuck you talking to? Don't listen to that fucking that hard ass. I listen to Jim Jones. I listen to that shit because you posted it on your page. You don't ask me nothing like that, trying to put me on the spot. What's your favorite A. Marie song? What's your favorite A. Marie song?
Oh my God! I cannot believe this MFR. Nigga said that one. I think it's unfortunate. The hip hop police has been busy for a long time now. They always messing with our black men. But Cass is going to push through regardless and do what he has to do. I think I saw some announcement that he's going to be doing like a benefit concert or a charity concert to give back to the people, you know, that weren't able to see him to participate in Rolling Loud.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing because people really missed out and they were upset about it, and rightfully so.
Now
I'm
listen to
enjoying
this.
Millie today.
I do too. We always enjoy Millie. I enjoy her voice notes, her text messages, all of that.
Reads. Because her read last week, baby, that read lasted a whole week. This read is still relevant today.
That BX kid says K Camp walked out. I heard. Now I don't know about that. I didn't hear about that. Jess, JB, you were there. Did K Camp walk out at Rolling Loud? Or you not sure about that? Okay. I don't know. You didn't see that? No, we're not sure about that. If you got some, he wasn't even there. That BX kid, don't be giving us no wrong information. The hell.
They probably talking about K Camp pulling out of performing at PV because students tweeted they was like K Camp, but you know.
They said, Where's Biggie?
Oh, okay. Can we talk about Kanye and Kim real quick? That ain't on our list of things to talk about today. Now, we're going to do the next segment, which, Millie, you're going to stay with us because we know we never want to let you go. It goes down in the DMs. Okay. Now, before we do that, before we go into it goes down in the DM, I want to tell y'all a story real fast. So, y'all know I was putting up posts on my social media, letting everybody know that I was looking for love for Richard. Headlines it for the love of Richard Lomax. I didn't get a whole lot of people that were interested to begin with. However, Richard said that he had gotten hundreds of follows and that there were guys that were hitting him up directly. Okay, now fine. He sends me a page of somebody and says, you know, this is my man now. This is who I've been talking to. And, you know, give him a call so you can basically see what you think about him. Now, my plan was I was going to do exactly what I told you guys, which is send them out on a date. Even though they were already talking. Right. Even though they were already talking, I was going to send them on an official date and hopefully be able to record it so I could share it with you guys on YouTube so that you too could also see how socially awkward Richard is. Okay. Now, Richard tells me, that's my man. That's my man. Don't disrespect my man. You know, that's my king.
Because she told you don't even know this man. You don't even know him.
I said, you don't know him.
I love him.
He tells me I love him. The day before yesterday, I called Richard on the phone. I'm talking to him and I asked him what's up with his dude. He told me he has not heard back from this man at all. He has already lost another nigga.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
This ever cannot keep a man to save his life. He cannot keep a man.
Did he smell the seat when you got up, Richard?
What?
Wait, what?
Millie, fuck you, you know.
Did y'all sit down when you think?
Why you can't keep a man? Richard, have you heard back from that man? Because I want to call him right now.
No, he does not answer. I stopped.
Let's try to call him live right now. Let me get your phone, Bree. Text me his well, he's on his phone.
So I'd have to text you during the next commercial.
No, I want to do it right now.
I'm not.
I want to do it right now.
I'm not
Is
doing
there anybody in there with you? Ask the video guy that's standing there with you if you could have his use his phone. Yes, so that you could text Bree. So you can text Bree.
You are not getting his number. You're not calling him Michael Jackson.
Why?
I'm not doing it. Listen, LaToya. I'm not doing a LaToya
Let
Jackson.
me call him and ask him why he stopped contacting you. Let me call him. Let me call him.
It's Suge Knight, bitch.
I
was talking to Suge Knight.
No, it's not. Let me call Richard. Let's see. Are you gonna let me call this man and ask him why he stopped picking up for you or not?
It's no point in calling him because he stopped answering me. So what makes you think he'll answer?
But I
want to
ask him. I want to say, hey, how you doing? This is Ra. You know, I'm a friend of Richard. You know who I am. I want to know what made you stop picking up the phone for Richard. Let's do it. Let's
You know
call
what?
him.
One of the supporters said I got ghosted, and I was talking to another friend about that, and I think I did get ghosted. But because I'm old, I had to ask what the fuck ghosted mean. Like, I'm not a catfish. What do you mean ghost?
Are you ashamed to share with our friends here what happened? Are you ashamed?
Well, it's highly unlikely. It's none of their fucking business.
You're whack, okay? And let me get that motherfucker's number. Actually, can you do me a favor? Because I have his Instagram. Can you sign in, Bree? Sign into my my Instagram, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna send him a DM. Hopefully, before we get off of the show, he'll hit me back and send me his phone number since Richard won't give it to me. If he hits me back and gives me, and you better not contact him and say nothing. If he gives me his phone number. If he gives me his phone number, I'm putting him online to tell everybody why he stopped messing with you. Because we got to get to the bottom of this. You're going to be a lonely, lonely lady with a whole bunch of cats.
I'm never going to be lonely. I'm going to share your man like I've been doing for the past 2 years.
No, ma'am, you're not. No, ma'am, you're not. Now, listen to this, y'all. Damn, I can't remember what it is. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm signing into my Instagram. Hold on. So I should have got the number before. Yeah, I'm in. Now, hang on a second. Go here and scroll through and look for because Richard sent it to me. So look for the boys page.
This
All
is
right. So
bad.
listen, this is the sound off.
He hasn't even posted.
On site, whatever. On site with the T. We're discussing the juiciest topics from all over and giving our 2 cents about it. Now, I know y'all saw this. TSR found the girl that Diddy was spotted with. Earlier, there were reports of Diddy being spotted with a mystery girl. TSR found her. She's an actress, and it looks like she's close to the family. Justin Combs knows her too, and he was spotted in her comment section. Now,
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just feel like you can't even waste your time giving these girls too much attention, because as soon as we expose who they're talking to, who they're dating, we post them, 2 weeks later, it's over. Just like the situation with Millie. Did you see the girl? What's her name? Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
Lori, trick ass.
Wait,
That's her stepdaughter.
that's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, right? That's not
I
his
didn't know it was- I
biological
thought it was
daughter.
That's
didn't know
Lady
that.
Heroin daughter. Yeah, I know.
That's
about her.
who?
Lady Heroin.
Who's Lady Heroin?
His wife.
Lady Heroin is the scammer who was messing with one drug dealer and then went and started messing with his kin when he went to prison. Oh, I'm sorry. Marjorie Harvey.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about her daughter.
Disrespectful.
Okay. Yeah. So he was with her, and the next thing you know, she
know
has
what?
him blocked.
Millie, I was wondering why she didn't look like Steve, big old bubble lip ass. Because she's a beautiful young lady. And I was just wondering, because Steve doesn't make any cute kids. He's just not attractive. So he needs her to have his kids looking a certain way. Because if not, they all look like fish.
Oh my
Steve look like a
goodness.
fish.
So I
Right.
don't really know about that. We need to keep a close eye on that. Millie, you are our ear to the internet. Please keep a close eye and see what's happening if he continues to deal with that girl. Now, 2 things I got to let y'all know. 1, the judge denied Evelyn Lozada's restraining order request against OG. Last week, y'all already know we talked about this, how Evelyn filed for a lawsuit against OG for defamation after she claimed she called her a racist bigot. But according to TMZ, the judge denied her request, stating that the matter is more appropriately handled through the lawsuit Evelyn already filed. The amount she has sued for has not been revealed, but we'll all be watching to see how that plays out. We talked about that last week, so we don't have to get too deep into it. But here's a story I want to talk about.
Okay.
Cyn Santana on Joe Budden. She states this was the best decision that she's ever made, leaving the relationship. Cyn says she's the happiest she's ever been. Now that she and Joe Budden are no longer together. She states that it wasn't a unison decision and that she had to do it for her mental health, her peace, and for her son. Now, I'm going to let y'all jump in. I'm going to let y'all go on this subject. But let me tell you
Millie.
something.
Oh, sorry.
Let me tell you something. I think that it is so interesting that now Cyn is coming off as it's so therapeutic and she's so cleansed now after being separated and leaving Joe, when she made the statement that black men treat Latina women better than they treat black women. I think that is absolutely crazy. She thought she was the queen of Zumunda when she was in that man's house. Even so much that when he disrespected me and I called his ass out, she had the audacity to make a quote and say, all right, enough with the crackhead jokes, hang it up flat screen, and come at me for a man that, look, ain't even there no more, honey. That's why you got to mind your goddamn business. When people start with me, don't ever think that I'm not going to come back for their ass. If you leave me alone, you won't hear a peep out of me. Not even a peep. Beep, nothing.
I don't
but if you
call and
come
fuck
for
with you,
me,
and you still
I'm
calling me.
absolutely coming. What you say?
I don't call. I don't fuck with you. I don't bother you. I don't like to be around you. That's why I moved to fuck Georgia. And every time I turn around, you call and you begging and you doing all kind of shit. I'm just so sick of your ass.
So anyway, so now I don't like to kick people down while they're down, and I damn sure don't want that beautiful baby boy to have to grow up in a family where he has his parents at 2 separate homes. However, let this be a lesson. Do not be jumping out the window for these men that are not your husband. And more importantly, understand that people can fight their own battles when they start them. Okay? Don't start with somebody and think that somebody else is not going to respond to you attacking them. Okay? So y'all can tell me what y'all think about that now.
Okay, well, let me say something. Cyn Santana talking about that's the best decision she done made in a while. I mean, I guess since looking at Erica pussy, that's a step up. But girl, you still got a ways to fucking go. I mean, you finally done letting them nigga shit on your chest over the seas, over in Dubai. Ooh. So you can pay your motherfucking rent. Joe had you up in the house. You had a piece of nigga acting like, everything you had going on the bitty bumble, that's just where it was. And everybody needs to bow down. And now you see that it ain't even like that. He took you everywhere he took to hear it. So you wasn't even, seeing your taco. You was, you wasn't even the baddest bitch. I tell. So, girl, you need to get it together. You was always second pick. So, girl, take your baby, change his diaper, feed him a bottle, read him a bedtime story, and go ahead and get you a desk job, girl, with your thick ass. I don't see what's going on. No. Joe,
not going and get you a desk job, though. Yes. Yo, Millie is a damn fool. Now, I want to know this. Richard, tell me this.
With you, fuck that bitch.
Right. That's right, baby. That's right. You better have my back. That's right, baby. You better have my back. Now, okay, we got to wrap this up. I got to get into this last story, and then we're going to go out with a song. Now, this is our favorite topic to talk about, all right?
Okay.
The love triangle that is Herbo, Taina, Ari, Fab, and Emily, okay? Fabulous posted on Instagram wishing G Herbo a happy birthday and gives his approval for him and Taina's relationship. Ari sees something that she doesn't like on Instagram, goes on a social media rant, tweeting, my question is, now listen, this is way too long to read, but I'll give you guys a summary.
Yes.
Basically, Ari and Herbo have a son together. They were together for a long time. Herbo is a rapper out of Chicago. They're broken up. Herbo is now in a relationship with Fab and Emily B's stepdaughter, Taina. Ari sees a photograph of her child's father holding her son with Taina in the same room. And she stated that she had previously discussed with both of them that she doesn't want her son to be around the woman that her child's father is dating. The kind of typical stuff. I don't want my daughter, I don't want my son around, your bitches, that type thing. She goes on Instagram, she goes on a rant, and it was now usually I would read the quote, but it was so bad and so disrespectful that I'm just not going to read it. However, I have to say that the entire situation is more interesting than a whole lot of shit that has happened on the gram in several years. Way more interesting than any 6ix9ine trolling that you could ever possibly imagine. Okay, so I want to know what y'all think about this entire debacle. Rich, I know you probably don't know what the fuck is going on.
I do.
But Millie, you do.
But let me tell you.
Tell me what you think.
It'll be so quick. Let me tell you. Snooze fest.
Over it.
I don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't give a damn.
How is that a snooze fest? It's nothing about that whole situation that's boring at all.
Child, Emily, leave him alone.
Emily, leave who alone?
Fabulous.
We ain't talking about Emily bothering Fabulous.
Why is she even in here?
Because Emily is Taina's mom. It's her daughter that's dating.
I understand that. Don't I give a damn? Nobody gives a fuck about this topic.
Wow, so y'all know what that means, right, y'all? Y'all know what that means. As usual, Richard didn't read, and he doesn't know what's going on.
I do.
So, Millie, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
First of all, thank God for Millie. Tell me what you think about this, because I know you're gonna talk about it, honey. Talk about it.
Open that fish dinner, Millie.
I do know what's going on with this situation. I've been keeping up with it. Fab them. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. I feel like Ari does need help. And this was very interesting to me because it was an opportunity for me to talk to them like I give a fuck. I had to talk to Ari like I gave a fuck when I talked about it. And I say that to say, we've all been in situations where we've lost a relationship. We're still reeling from it. We haven't healed, in the proper way. And we don't know how to channel that energy. That's why it's so important to articulate ourselves. And Aria said that she's going to get therapy. And I think that she needs it. She's made a complete ass of herself. But I don't want to sit up and just dry as call her dumb. It's hard to be the other woman. And you had a failed relationship and a baby. And he looks happy. And you're trying to absorb that, and you have everybody saying, okay, well, she's better for him than you are. Imagine how it is for her having to take that in and act like she's not phased. When she wanted.
But see, everybody was on Ari's side, and I think they still are. She has a humongous support from her followers. Initially, everyone was on Ari's side, ultimately saying, you know, he's no good. He cheated on you. He left you for the, you know, the Spanish girl, the pretty Spanish girl.
Right.
But I think once they saw, or some people, I cannot say this is in its entirety, but once people started to kind of see Ari's relationship with Javonta and saw that it was also something that was toxic, they start saying, okay, girl, maybe it's you. Now, I think that I tip my hat to Ari, because whenever you can make your mess, make some money out your mess, it may be a whole lot of craziness going on, but that girl know how to get her coins. That thing be up every night hosting a goddamn party. That thing done put out merch. That thing done got almost 1 million views on a video about absolutely nothing on YouTube. She knows how to get some money. At the end of the day, I love a bitch that know how to get a coin. So I am definitely happy that she's making some money out of the ordeal instead of just being on Instagram twerking all day like everybody else. So that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, but I definitely do think that Herb and Taina are much happier together, and the relationship is much healthier. It seems like when they do have their ups and downs, they're able to keep their business to themselves, which goes back to my first point, which was the topic of the show. People who go on social media, and when things are good or when things are bad, they share it with people, and then everyone has an opinion about your relationship.
Right.
Richard, just because you don't know what's going on in the world. Go ahead, continue. We're going to give you we're going to give you 10 seconds of that. Go ahead, go.
Richard, I don't like you.
Black Queen says, shut the fuck up, Richard. Exactly. That got me cursing. Oh my God.
Hey,
Fifi has a phenomenal question. She said, what does Richard want to talk about? Now, there we go. Now, let's get some applause for that. Okay?
Trans lives matter.
Now, this is the thing. If Richard had an area of topics that he wanted to talk about, I would drop those things in and you know what I mean? We would go back and forth. But he doesn't have anything that he cares about.
It'd be a bunch of gay rights. That's all. Trans lives matter. A lot of black folks dying. You know, they just killed this black girl. This white man just killed this black girl after this white woman just killed this black man. And just got 10 years. And now this fool has just killed this woman in her home for no damn apparent reason. So shit like that is bothering me. Your edges not coming in strong this year, and it's almost Christmas. It's bothering me. You look like Ludacris, bitch.
Tell me, okay, since that matters to you, tell me what happened with that. I want y'all to listen closely to see if Richard knows what's going on. Tell me about what's going on with those topics.
All right, so it was the Monday before Christmas. Everybody was quiet. You couldn't hear nothing. Not even a mouse. You know what he is? He bucked fires and shot her ass, and now she dead. And she didn't do shit, but she just chilling in the living room watching Oprah.
Don't know what's going on.
That's exactly
this is going to
what
be
happened.
Legendary. This show is going to be legendary. It's going to be Ra Ali, her amazing co-star Millie, and the boy that looked like Young Jock that never knew what they was talking about.
Who look like Young Jock, bitch? I look like Tiger Woods.
It's going down, Richard.
In the DMs.
Oh.
Hey, Millie. Millie, let me see you shake it. Let me see you shake it.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
you like to play. I got a game for your ass.
What you got for me, Millie?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show her. I ain't going to
Millie, I'm on the air. I cannot see anything right now.
I'm going to do you how you like. I'm going to bend your ass over.
Millie, that is not how I like to do anything.
Yeah, you act like that's what you like. Yeah.
Millie,
oh my.
They won't.
You going to jail, bitch. That's rape.
Call them if you want to.
Bitch,
not you going to jail, though.
Jail, bitch. I'll call police.
Oh, my God.
Fuck out of here, Millie. You ain't bending nobody over. You ain't got no money.
I really don't know what we're going to do. I have to talk to I'm gonna have a meeting with our higher ups and figure out what we're gonna do about Richard. We have Teddy here.
Oh, excuse me. I could.
We
take
have
this mic
Bree
off
here.
now.
We have a strong.
Can I take the
support.
mic off? I can leave. It don't matter to me. I can go.
This is really sad. Now, listen, guys.
Kroger's
Everybody who
is
makes
about to
music,
close. Kroger closing.
everyone,
10 minutes.
everyone who makes music that is asking for your music to be in rotation, you guys need to send it to me. New music requests. I told you guys we'll be featuring new artists, new songs to play during our live show. You guys can send me requests all of the times of things you want to play, and then we'll respond back and let you know what's up. I want to thank you so much, Millie, for being with us for the gossip column.
Thank
It was
you,
amazing
guys.
as always.
Thank you.
We love you, Millie.
Richard, I
Well,
guess
I love
I'll,
you
you know,
guys.
I guess I'll tell you thank you just because.
Like charity work.
Right.
It
exactly.
is because I ain't got a check yet. She owe me so much money. So much money.
Thank y'all for being here. We'll be back next week, same time, same place.
You got on the same drawers too. Nasty.